If you're already selling 25, 30, 40 homes a year, you owe it to yourself to take a serious look at eXp Realty. Why? Because once you understand the Icon Agent Program, the stock opportunities, the revenue share, and the ability to build long-term wealth just beyond commissions, it's going to change the way you look at real estate and your brokerage forever. So here's what I need you to know. I'm going to give you a few things to consider, which is what I did a few years ago when I moved over to eXp Realty as a top producer. And so if you're a beginner agent, this video is not for you. You can go ahead and go on to the next. But if you are somebody who is doing some business every year, you need to listen to this because these are part of the reasons that we moved over to eXp Realty, me and my business partner, Russ, a few years ago. So number one, here's the thing. When you're a high producer, it's more than just a commission split, because you're already going to be productive. So the question is no longer, can my brokerage help me sell more homes? The real question is, am I building wealth while I am selling homes, right? Here's the thing, traditional brokerages, they just kind of stop at the commission. Let's just talk about the split. Here's the split, here's the split, here's the split. As a top producing agent, it's more than just a split. Okay? When we partnered up with eXp Realty, we realized, and this is so important, that we had to have more wealth building opportunities to help us for long-term growth. Because the truth is, as much as we are high in production, probably not going to be in production forever. Nobody is. At some point, you get off the road of production, and then what happens next? So eXp Realty, it gave us so many more wealth building opportunities, which was really, really super important to us. Because as a top agent, you shouldn't just earn income, you should build assets, and you should build wealth. The second thing is this, the Icon Agent Program, it is a game changer. So at eXp Realty, as an agent, you cap at $16,000, right? 80-20 split, $16,000 cap, then you go to 100%. So when you cap at 100%, when you do about 20 more deals, okay, then you're going to qualify for the Icon status, which is amazing because the Icon status allows you to earn your entire cap back in company stock. Yes, you heard it right. All $16,000 that you paid into the company, you get a chance to earn that entire cap back in company stock. And that's tiered into different tiers, which we can talk about in another video. But here's what I want you to know. When you're producing at a high level, you're also contributing to the culture. You're getting rewarded with company stock like an owner of the company, because you are. We're owners. We're part owners of eXp Realty. And let me tell you something, when you're part ownership in a brokerage, you have more, you're kind of all in even more, which we found. So I love training other agents. In the cloud, when you're a top producer, you get the benefit, which is a blessing, honestly, of training other agents and helping them in their growth to hopefully become an eXp Icon agent at some point. So 100% commission after you cap, and then you're going to be on the road to the Icon status. So let me ask you, how many brokerages reward their top agents by helping them become owners in the company and sharing in that blessing of ownership? Okay. Number 3, stock awards create long-term wealth. We are a publicly traded company. We just actually changed our ticker tape symbol, if you will. We're in the NASDAQ, so we're AGNT, and we just bought another brand, and so we're only growing, which is just amazing. That's another conversation. But the nice thing is when you are a top producing agent, you can accumulate stock over time. It's in a Morgan Stanley account. I can pull up the app on my phone, and in the several years that I've been with this company, I've amassed tens of thousands of dollars in company stock, which is very exciting because at some point I can hold on to that, watch it build, have that for, say, if I get out of production in 10 years, what's that going to look like? Here's the thing, you're going to continue to sell homes. Let's just level the playing field. If you do 30 deals a year, you're going to do that no matter what. Right? No matter what brokerage you're at. I thought the same thing. We'll do about 50 deals this year. I will do about that myself. I'm going to do that, 30, 40, 50 deals, whatever that looks like. over the next 10 years, right? Lord willing, right? So why not have company stock that I'm getting when I'm doing business as usual? It's kind of a no-brainer. It only makes sense. I'm going to go sell 30, 40, 50 years at a Keller Williams, Century 21, Caldwell Banker, what? I'm going to do that anyway. So why not get company stock back in doing what I'm already going to do? Kind of a no-brainer. That was one of the probably 5 reasons we went over to EXP. So I love that because you're building a retirement asset. We're building long-term wealth beyond just the transaction. And let me tell you, the potential appreciation over time is pretty cool. So you're actually turning your production into company ownership, which is amazing. Number 4, the revenue share creates a residual income. I love this. This is a conversation that, man, you talking about getting excited. If you have a small team, a large team, we need to have a conversation about building residual income. You could literally be the top agent and sponsor everybody else underneath you, and you would literally get a portion of whenever they sell a home. You would actually get a portion of that every year, and it resets. It is a way to build residual income for yourself, and say you get out of production, okay, you're still there, and you're still licensed. You're going to be able to create residual income. So now, hey, revenue share is not required. You do not have to participate in revenue share. So just if you don't want to, totally good. It's wonderful. But it's really for agents who naturally, they mentor, they like to attract, they like to lead people. It can become very substantial income. It's great. So here's the thing in the revenue share, you're paid from the company revenue, not your agent's revenue, right? 80-20 split. Out of that 20% that's going to the company, eXp Realty is splitting that in half. So 10% to the company, 10% to all the other agents to pay down in their revenue share. So they're sharing in the revenue, not in the profits. Was a member of a profit share company here, for 10 years. Great. In fact, we even had a little bit of ownership of that. Most people don't. The owner was nice enough to do that. But let me tell you, the profits were very unpredictable, very, especially in the brick and mortar space. With the market doing this the last 5 years, very unpredictable. But in revenue share, let me tell you, that's really nice because there's no, hey, let me see that the bottom, the end of the month between income and expenses, what that profit was. No. It's off of the revenue that would generate. So much more predictable, so much better, so much stronger, so much more of a cleaner, presentable, you can see what's going on, right? There's no more guessing, which I love that. So when you look at the revenue share, it's going to help create leverage, right? And here's the thing, you can continue to generate revenue share even when, again, you slow down in production. So it's going to create a business stability long term. Imagine building income that is not tied to your next closing. It's pretty impressive, right? I can look on the app right now and see what my revenue share is coming in for the following month. Very transparent. Awesome. Which agent brought in what percentage? It's all right there. I love this company. I love the transparency. I love how it is set up for agents. This is an agent-centric company, right? Everybody in leadership have been real estate agents, have been team leaders. Everybody. I mean, it's amazing, right? We're not under some kind of a fat corporate kind of situation. This is an agent-owned company, which is the reason we have high collaboration. I'm getting off track. Let's do number 5. We have a world-class training and collaboration. eXp offers live training consistently. I mean, every day in the cloud. If you're part of our team, we have it almost every day, whether it's a mastermind, whether it's live presentations. I am part of the Wolf Pack. And so we always have something live going on, always have videos that are relevant to your growth being sent out all the time by our leader, Mike Sherrard. But I can tell you right now, this company really does collaborate because all the top producers are openly sharing our strategies. And I love this because as somebody who's doing 50 deals a year, I can learn from somebody doing 100 deals a year. right? Which I do all the time. I watch some of these top producers and I listen to them, and they're like a mentorship, and I can grow as an agent. Not only that, to do some more deals a year, but also to pour into other agents who are maybe just starting out, other agents who want to take it from 10 to 25 deals a year. I love this. Now, we are cloud-based, and so it gives us instant access nationwide and globally. Currently, we're in like 24 countries right now, right? EXP is. You can actually partner up with agents and collaborate with agents in I'm in the United States, so 23 other countries, Canada and everywhere else. And we're only growing all the time, even more. Hey, if you look at what the real estate world is doing today, with all the cloud-based models starting to not just catch on, but get ahead and jump all these brick and mortars that are having a hard time because they have way too much overhead and they're not making any money. And you're seeing EXP, which is a debt-free company, employing over 1,000 people in the cloud, paying out of our revenue share, out of the expenses, right? Not of our money, but the company money. We are poised for long-term growth, for stability, and to help the agents, us, win in this business. Being part of the Wolf Pack, being part of the Realtors of Faith is amazing. I can tell you right now, I love that partnership. I love the partnership to access to mega agents, coaches, all in our company. And our nationwide mastermind environment is just pretty crazy. So you're not limited to learning just from the top agents in your office, which aren't sharing very much. Let's keep it real. You're going to learn from top agents across the world. Number 6, again, cloud-based brokerage, right? The freedom and flexibility is amazing. You can work from anywhere, no brick and mortar limitations. We have more of a scalable business model, which if you're in a brick and mortar in a franchise, you're not able to scale like you want to as a real estate agent. Don't you want to? This is your business. Don't you want to scale as a realtor? Are you in a vehicle, a brokerage, that allows you to do that? If you're not, it's time to look for another brokerage. Okay, and there's many great brokerages out there. Absolutely. But if you're not in a business model, call it what it is, that can scale, then maybe it's time to think and pray about moving over to one that you can scale. And hey, again, top producer, hey, if you're a team leader, this is for you. If you love YouTube like I do, this is for you. If you want to just work on expansion in your business, start new offices, or new teams, I should say, in different parts of the nation. You want to build a referral-based agency within your brokerage. You want to build a brand. This is the place to do it. What I love about eXp Realty, bring your brand over to eXp. Okay, just like we brought our brand over there. You're still the brand. That does not change. You just become powered by eXp Realty. They want you to keep your brand, your colors, your name, your logo, all that. Hold on to that because you are the brand, right? Not the brokerage, but you are the brand. And eXp is going to empower you, be your back end, right? Be the back office. That's going to empower you with all these tools that we're talking about. And we haven't even touched on hardly any of the tools in this video. But the modern real estate business, hey, it's digital, it's scalable, and it's mobile. And eXp Realty was built for that. The last thing is our healthcare and our additional benefits. Our healthcare options are available. We currently have our health insurance with the outfit that's provided currently with eXp Realty. Our family does. My wife and I and our 2 boys. It's pretty crazy. The business tools and systems that eXp provides is amazing. The technology platform is beautiful. You get your choice of 3 different CRMs. Choose one and use it. What's the best CRM? The one you use, right? We got great ones. Collaboration environment. Again, collaborating with young agents, older agents, seasoned, new, it doesn't matter. So eXp Realty is not just about commissions, it's about building a real business. So if you're a top producing agent at a high level, just ask yourself one important question. And there's many, but just one. Is your current brokerage helping you produce long-term wealth, ownership, leverage, and a residual income? Or are you just making commissions? Hey, if you would like to learn more about eXp Realty, the Icon program, the revenue share, the stock opportunity, and how top producing agents like myself are building wealth, reach out to me directly. My cell phone, all my contact information is below. But my cell phone, in case you can't find it, is 863-647-8600. My name is Brian Stevens. Call or text me. Let's have a conversation, because honestly, this is something that I want you to have along with myself. It's working, and I'm super excited about what God has in the future. God bless.